UK housing pack just dropped. Is it any good? That's the question. These are already some of the special buildings, but let's start from the beginning. I zoned here a bunch with the British housing. There are actually a lot of zones, way more than for the French or for the German housing. So that's great, but are the assets great as well? Let's see. We have low density detached houses. These are these ones here. I think they look quite nice. Like this car here in front of the driveway, even this fence, quite realistic, and a really, really nice neighborhood, even with like the garden details and people having their laundry out. So low density is a really nice asset and actually exactly what I was missing. I mean, if we take a look at normal low density, it looks like this. Like that's quite ugly, and this is even European low density. So this is actually exactly what I was missing in the game. Very happy that this is here and it looks really good. That's a great start. Next up we have medium density detached housing. Those are these ones. It's basically those, but just one house with two families living in there, like a double house. Very nice, same garden style, not much to say here, just that they are very similar, all white, not much asset variation, but I love this asset so much that it's okay, it doesn't bother me too much. Then we have mixed housing. These are actually the mixed housing. I like them because you can make some really nice downtown that is a bit more rural, but they just look too much the same. There's like zero variation, and that's fine. And these fronts are just black. It's kind of boring. Backyard is awesome, so much detail, but the front, I'm not sure. And maybe it's just the UK cities are like this, but yeah, you see all the shops repeating all the same ones. I don't think that the mixed use housing is something I will use a lot here from the UK style. Then there is another type of medium density housing, which are these ones. They hold 3 houses. Those again, very nice, some variation, and there just aren't any other houses like this in the game. So this is a really awesome asset. Going to the higher densities, these ones here are the medium density buildings. There's basically 2 styles. One, this apartment block, looks like the vanilla medium density, just a bit more detailed. That's nice. And we have these ones that look like motels, like just giant apartment buildings. I like those. A bit too repetitive because they all have the same shape, but apart from that, really, really nice. And also I don't think that the scale of the car fits with the scale of the house. Yeah, I think the cars are too big in relation to the house. I'm not sure if you agree, let me know in the comments. And then last but not least, there are the high density housing. These are these big ones right here. Honestly, they look like they have less housing than these medium density blocks, and they're even just the same height. Not too happy about that. I don't like those, but they might be realistic. So these are all the zonable assets you can get. Overall, the low density houses and like these medium density ones are really great. These ones right here are different, but really repetitive in terms of their higher density. Let's look at the special buildings and start with the biggest one. This beauty right here looks really awesome. I love it. And it's a hospital. Large parking, looks old. Looks like there are some well-educated Oxford doctors there. That's a nice one. Then we have this medical clinic. It's just a smaller hospital. We have a cemetery or church. This is really great. This will be my favorite cemetery. Just looks so nice, and you can put it in every rural area, and it even has extensions that you add to both sides. Very useful. Then there's the primary school. Looks like this. Not a beautiful asset, but might be realistic again. Playground, really empty. That's kind of a bummer. Like as if it would just be concrete, and you can add a few extensions, just make it longer. I think the asset is realistic, but I don't really like it that much. Then there's the secondary school. Same problem again, just large concrete areas. Why? Like why? Small soccer field, okay. Overall, maybe realistic asset, looks like a prison, but I don't like it too much. Then we have the urban primary school. This looks way nicer. It would look great if this wasn't just all gray. Why is the backyard 100% gray? And it has some nice extensions again, just add them on, but why is this all gray? And last but not least, we have buildings that are here. These are the commercial signature buildings. Oh, actually, I just missed these here. This is a mixed use building. Looks interesting, just very different. Not sure how it will fit in with those. Then there's a fire station. Looks okay for a fire station. Nice. Yeah, this is a good one. Then a police station. Same thing, even better. I like that the concrete is a bit lighter. This is the executive mansion. Looks okay, but yeah, I'm not complaining about this one. Maybe again a bit not enough detail. Let's get to the special commercial buildings. because these are the ones I love. Look at the detail of this hotel or this one. They look very similar. That's a pity, but they are really beautiful. Then you have these houses here with like pubs. They can fit in every city. These are great. I don't understand why the mixed-use buildings don't look like this. This could be a really nice mixed-use building, but instead they look like this. I understand that there are houses like this, but yeah, I just like these way more. Then there's gas stations. These are cool. Really like them. They even have a price on there. Very cool. And then some normal housing. They are all okay. Yeah, just so you saw all of them. That's everything that's added. A lot of asset, a lot of zones, which I'm really happy about. But overall, some really great things. And it feels like there just wasn't enough time to finish this pack. Like, why are these areas just so empty? And on the contrast, these backyards so crazy nice detailed. It just doesn't make sense. Yeah, it really feels like it was rushed and there wasn't enough time to finish it. It's a really, really good start. And overall, it's a great addition to the game because we were missing buildings like this. But will I use all of these buildings? Probably not. I will use for sure these low density ones. They are great. Then these medium densities ones here, they are great as well. And then some of the special assets like this hospital. Of course, the cemetery. This is my favorite building. Yeah, and that's about it. Let me know what you think about these buildings. And I'll probably start a series just using UK buildings soon.